What if Deku had an ANTI Quirk Part 3? Where we last left off, Deku could be seen in his full power form staring directly at Todoroki. Todoroki literally spits at Deku and lets him know right there and then, "You're a bitch." Immediately Deku rockets forward, and immediately the ring straight up disintegrates. Deku looks confused, Todoroki looks confused, but Deku's flying and Todoroki's on the ground. Deku's the winner? Everyone was saying confusion, but then they would turn and see inside of the fucking ice, Shigaraki was there. As Shigaraki straight up lift up his head as a massive explosion of wind goes out. Hey, what the fuck? Where did he come from? And you could be seen as a gray portal opens up and Mineta falls out of it. Well, fuck that. Froppy's tongue falls out of it and Mineta's fucking hand falls out of it. Oh, damn. Hey, send the rest! Shigaraki would say as suddenly a portal opens up as you see Mineta and Froppy's bodies completely fall out. When you see them, Froppy has her fucking heart ripped out. Mineta has his brain ripped out. And Shigaraki's like, oh, damn. Were these your classmates? Oh shit, my bad, bro. He's like, I'll kill you! As he immediately rushes for the long side to Todoroki, Shigaraki laughs and suddenly a massive air cannon sends both of them flying. Izuku would immediately land like, the fuck? Shouldn't my quirk stop that? Shigaraki would laugh before saying, we took a little bit of your blood. You what now? Took a little bit of your blood. Did a little bit of experimenting. How did you get my blood? You got beat the fuck up by Noma before you figured out how to kill him. No, I didn't! No, he hit you hard as hell. We saw you cough up blood. But how did they get the blood back? How did they even manage to get the blood, bro? You know how easy it is to have spies with the heroes? Pretty damn easy. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm a military quirk now. Also, my boss is too, so good fucking luck with that. Izuku would immediately shot off a massive blue explosion just for Shigaraki to easily dodge out of the way and immediately spawn a fucking contorted wall of hands. It's just like, what the fuck? Ew! Izuku would say. And Todoroki's like, okay, that's nasty. Now, in case you're wondering, All For One did give Shigaraki 3 extra quirks. Enhanced strength and speed, air cannon, and those weird ass hands that he can do that for some fucking reason, he's able to create thousands of arms, so strong enough to fucking create shockwaves, and able to create a fucking armor out of hands. It's nasty, but it's overpowered. So, in every single hand that Shigaraki could create, all can use decay. Just want y'all to know that. So, be prepared, because this man's is on that timing. Though he's not as strong as he is in the war arc right now, that nigga is still fucking strong. Shigaraki rushes forward and immediately slides and straight up delivers a massive uppercut. Now Deku immediately shout out black whips just for Shigaraki to laugh as every black whip is getting slowly decayed by his hands. Izuku begins to dodge out of the way and wobbling and dodging through multiple hands, and suddenly you see Froppy's body and Mineta's body both stand up. Immediately multiple heroes jump down just for all of them that instantly have tendrils pierce them as they immediately all fall on the ground. But then you see walking out of a portal someone in an all black tuxedo. His hair is completely purple and is long. It feels good to be like this again. Aizawa sees this person and goes completely silent along with President Mike at midnight. Kumo? They all would ask, who? Korigiri would ask. Shirakumo. Immediately tears flow down all of their eyes as he's like, I don't know who you're talking about. But either way, you gotta get put in your place. And no one hurt Shigaraki. As immediately Korigiri teleported right behind him as he instantly shot off a wave of tendrils. Now I know you're wondering, the fuck happened to him? All For One experimented a little bit and turned him into the first ever humanoid gnome. Yeah, that's right, humanoid. So he looks like his regular self, except, you know, he still can create portals and now he can straight up turn his entire body into his warp gate. Meaning that bro can straight up become intangible. Or can make you punch yourself, because you punch him, he can just make a portal anywhere and you won't be able to see it because it's his entire body. It's just pure fucking purple cloud. Not to mention that he reactivated the genes of Shirakumo's quirk was in Kurogiri and gave him a copy of the Tendril quirk along with enhanced strength and speed. He's a demon. Now, honestly, he's actually fucking, he could, realistically speaking, destroy Shigaraki. So that's kind of why it's his job to protect him. As immediately Shigaraki shot off an air cannon and Kurogiri spawned fucking portals as air cannons begin to strike everyone, killing multiple innocent people in the crowd. Not to mention, y'all, every quirk Shigaraki got is infused with decay, meaning that even if you do survive getting hit by the air cannon, you will decay after getting hit by the air cannon, so you're gonna die either way. As Shigaraki laughs after killing those people in the crowd, Bakugo jumps downward thinking he's gonna fight, as suddenly he's kicked by the body of Mineta that stood up. As its body and Froppy's body will begin to slowly combine and contorting into a hideous creature. Aww, look at my little baby. Hey, this one was my idea. Shigaraki would say, what the fuck is that? Oh, you mean my son? That's really mean to talk about people's kids that way. Kid, what the fuck? As immediately Mineta charges for it, so he instantly, whoa, what the fuck should I call this? Fronetta charges for it as it instantly straight up this kick to Bakugo and sends him flying. Bakugo's like, how the fuck is it this strong if it's a combination of the two fucking weaklings? As immediately, bro, it straight up spawned. Those little hairs just start yeeting him at Bakugo. Bakugo starts dodging. It's one of them was latched onto him. He's confused as suddenly, like, it's able to be stretched right back to Mineta. As Mineta grabs it and snaps his fingers, as it basically creates an explosive line. As he's instantly sent flying, Bakugo's like, what the fuck just happened? Now let me explain this creature, y'all. I'm on my timing. This creature is a combination of Froppy and Mineta. Not only is it a combination that has access to all their quirks and some wild new abilities. Like how Froppy can stretch out her tongue, Mineta now can, well, Fronetta can stretch out Mineta's hair, ball thingy-majiggies. It can stretch them out, stretch out his arms, his legs, his fucking mouth. And can just fucking, reply command, straight up create sticky bombs. It's also strong and fast as fuck. Like, it's stronger than a normal. Way stronger. And it has shock absorption and motherfucking, well, it's this thing where whenever you kill it, it will split back up into Mineta and Froppy and just be combined again. So it's also immortal. You gotta figure out a way to permanently kill this thing. Cause if you just like let's say you rip out his heart, it's gonna split apart and fuse again, and it's gonna get a whole new fucking heart. So if we do not destroy every last atom of it, it's not gonna die. And regeneration, crazy. And Bakugo lands like, okay, I'm on that time. All Might jumps down and Endeavor jumps down. Immediately Kurogiri says, hey boss, they're here. All for one would laugh. I got something for Endeavor. All Might? Leave him to me. Well actually, I got someone for him as well. But I don't need them. I want this to be real personal. As All for One spawned in and walked through that portal as Fronetta turns and looks at Endeavor. Him, master? Of course. Fronetta blitzes forward, completely ignoring Bakugo and heads directly at me. At Endeavor, this kid was one of your students, right? Teachers? They all would nod as immediately a battle pursues as instantly boom, massive shockwaves going off in all directions and immediately a devastating uppercut is released as instantly Izuku rushes forward and immediately goes dead in for a punch at Shigaraki. Shigaraki instantly ducks underneath his attack and immediately kicks Izuku dead across the face. Izuku's like, how the fuck is this? I need my guns and my katana. Give them to me now. Izuku would yell. As immediately someone tries to run off and grab him, instantly their neck was broken by two portals that was made by Kurogiri. How? No fucking clue. Just know, man, like their head went through one portal, then it went through another portal, and it was facing the opposite way in the other portal. So, instantly cracked. But they're dead. Immediately dead. And everyone's like, oh my god. And for plot convenience, it was Ida. I don't fucking like Ida. Everyone knows this. But anyways, Ida's dead. Now Izuku is getting mad. He enters his full power form yet again that he just was about to use against Todoroki, and it instantly doesn't hesitate and spawns a sword out of his anti-quirk energy, and it instantly slashed at Shigaraki. Shigaraki hand walls instantly split in half, and you see Izuku boom forward as he immediately unleashes a massive wave of fucking blue fire, immediately rocketing towards Shigaraki. Shigaraki would laugh as bro straight up jumped up and stomped his foot on the ground as a fucking wall. I guess a wave of hands shot forward. Izuku like has a psychotic look in his eyes. He instantly starts bashing and slashing through this wall, instantly flickering and appearing behind Shigaraki. Goes in for a kick as Shigaraki will laugh and duck, and he immediately headbutt Izuku, grab him mid-air and slam him onto the ground. As immediately he looks confused. Why isn't the cape working? Izuku laughs. If a quirk is too dangerous for my body will naturally break all limits to stop the quirk from working against me. Izuku will laugh. That quirk is not gonna work. The others maybe, but that one, my body just will not allow it. Okay, don't matter. Bro spawns in like a little air bubble, slowly begins to appear out of his hands. He popped that bitch, and it went straight through Izuku's stomach. Everyone was screaming. Shigaraki tore out Izuku's heart. He then dropped it right next to him. Well, he's dead. He then gets up and walks towards Kurogiri, who could be seen battling Aizawa. Shikuma, please. Aizawa's crying and shit while fighting, and bro's like, bro, I don't fucking know you. And he's beating the fuck out of Aizawa. But there you finally see Izuku enters the Vestige world. So, looks like you're our last one. Yeah. But there you see each one for all user. They all look slightly corrupted. Yeah, he's the last of us. The last user of the Vestige. The last user of One For All. And man, I can't let you die like a bitch. I'm sorry. Y'all, I'm sorry. I cannot let him die like a bitch. Like, will y'all let him die like a bitch? I would not let him die like a bitch. But calm down. Hey, y'all telling me to calm down? He just got his heart tore out. We need to save this guy. How the fuck we gonna save him? Hey, he dropped his heart right next to him. We don't have regeneration. We don't know what we can and can't do. We figuring shit out every time a quirk gets passed down, we figure something new out. His quirk is completely it's repelling some of our own abilities. Well, motherfucker, let's fuse them. Look, he'll be passing down this power and not One For All. So what? We'll be saving the kid. And for all we know, it could make something better. When he points at the original, when his quirk fused with a stockpiling quirk, it created One For All. Massively better. We created an anti-quirk and fuse it with One For All. For all we know, we could be creating something strong enough to permanently end All For One. This quirk alone, without One For All, if it developed in us without us, we'll be able to kill him. Plain and simple. So think about the math. One For All plus stockpiling, transfer plus stockpile, One For All plus anti, fucking whatever, strong enough. Bro, why are you the only one thinking like this? Because I'm the only one with some common sense? Must be. The second user in for shut up. Bro, you're not telling me to shut up. We must figure out a way to pass on the quirk. Man, y'all need to listen. The first was like, no, he's right. We have to combine the quirks. Are you serious right now? Bro, you didn't even know you can do that when you first got the quirk passed down to you. I didn't. I do now. Well, I figured that out when I first passed it down to you. How did y'all figure that out? Both of them go quiet. Don't worry about that. Anyways. Man, let's just make this work, alright? Alright! Immediately, all the One For All Vestiges would sit down and begin to fuse their power. And Izuku just watching because he don't even understand. Like, he can't hear them. He don't have ears. He can't speak, he don't have a mouth. He's basically just a cloud floating there with glowing green eyes. He can't do anything aside from stand there and exist as a cloud with green eyes. So, suddenly, a massive amount of power is shaking within the Vestige world. The vestige world is looks like it's collapsing. As the user like, you killed us, you idiot! They all would yell at the black rib user and then Nana Shimura because she was agreeing. Well, in the first user. But as everything is happening, shaking everyone, well, we're cutting over towards the outside world because this may seem like this actually happens in a long time for Izuku. Like, they've been doing this for a very long time. So the outside world, like, at least about 30 minutes has passed. So let's go over towards what happens before, all that happened. You see Kurogiri easily bodying Aizawa, creating portals, shooting tendrils with said portals, easily with Aizawa somehow, because he can't cancel out quirks, but like, bro's gotta blink eventually, and he's just as strong as I'ma say physically strong as Stain without all the quirks. So Aizawa's got a big challenge on his hands. So yeah, he's easily bodying Aizawa and Present Mic. Present Mic shoots off a shining cream. Bro straight up spawns a portal and hits Aizawa with it, or hits some random ass person with it. So just a long, crazy battle when back on over towards All Might. All Might rushes forward and immediately his battle with All For One goes on. And honestly, not much to cover. It's really not. All Might tells them all to evacuate, but Funetta will not allow it. So it has sticky bombs everywhere and explains that if anyone tries to leave, it'll detonate them all and kill everyone. So no one is able to leave. And All Might, honestly speaking, because of his nerfs, because people are all around him, All For One does something unnecessary and straight up tore off All Might's hair. Why? Matter of fact, he cut it off. Why the fuck not? Just to be disrespectful. Cut off All Might's hair and fucking beat this nigga to a pulp in front of the whole world. Now, in case you're wondering, yes, All Might necessarily could win, but he's a pro hero, he has a good heart, and there's people all around. If he uses his full strength, they will die. So yeah, he's really nerfing himself, but that's on him. Say, hey, me personally, I'd rather a couple people ends up, a little accident happen than me to be freaking bodied on not even national television. What the fuck do you even call planetary television? Every corner of the world is seeing this. Hell, if some animals with sentience or sentience, in My Hero Academia, animals can be smart. So, bro, everyone's seeing this. I would rather, man. So what if I created so what if I may or may not destroy the entire UA stadium along with UA and make a casualty that destroys everyone there, as long as I win. I'm just saying. But that's all. That's him. Me personally, everybody gotta die. But in all seriousness, back to where we were. All Might, who's just been defeated, bro tells Shigaraki, yo, Shigaraki, come here real quick. Hey, you wanna know who this kid is? And I'm just like, I don't care about some villain. It's Nana Shimura's grandson. Huh? Nana Shimura's little grandbaby. All For One is suddenly sent flying where everyone sees an all black Izuku with a dark green outline. Matter of fact, they don't even know it's Izuku, but boom, All For One is sent flying by a crazy shockwave. Shigaraki tries to attack, but bro straight up punches through nothing. He's like, what the fuck? As Izuku grabs him and instantly delivers a crazy slam. And bro straight up splatters, like a whole half of Shigaraki's head is destroyed. Izuku then turns and walks towards his body, as suddenly his heart will float up as he places his heart back into his body. As this version of Izuku, in case you're wondering, when they fuse One For All, they basically, all the other vestiges died, but their quirks and experience and all that shit remained. All of it now engraved into Izuku's mind. So everything the One For All vegetable word can do, well, he can do. But y'all, the thing is that this Izuku is so powerful with fusing his quirk in One For All that if he dies, bro can just leave his body and become a living vestige. So yeah, as slowly Izuku places his heart back into his body, as he slowly begins to disintegrate and morph into energy that flowed back into his body. And All For One got up like, I know good and damn well this kid did not survive that. There's no way. How did he do that? Did he have regeneration? No, he didn't have regeneration. Damn, he punched the fuck out of me. Damn, god damn, all my don't even hit this hard. What the fuck? As Izuku straight up blitzes forward and canceled out every single landline that was made by Funetta. He then blitzes forward and grabs Funetta and straight up split them apart. Throwing each of them to the side, bro snaps his fingers as suddenly both of them glowed with a green energy as suddenly both of them will wake up. What the fuck? All for one would say, bro, what is going on? What is going on? It was perfect. We killed him. We could have killed all my. What is happening? As you see them, what the fuck? And Shigaraki's like, oh shit. Damn. As he slowly heals, like hands are literally growing out of the side of his head and morphing into another half of his fucking face. I'm telling you, that hand quirk is overpowered, but damn, the fuck is going on? How are you alive? I ripped your heart out. The power of my quirk is nothing to underestimate. As suddenly black orbs shot forward and immediately all exploded, sending Shigaraki, Kurogiri, and All For One flying. And I was like, when did the orb even reach him? What's going on? As Izuku blitzes forward, grabs Kurogiri. You know this guy has out? Yeah. Izuku snapped his fingers and suddenly Kurogiri's fucking hit by black slashes that immediately knocked him out. As Izuku lifts up his hand and suddenly his katana fucking spawns in it. Like, y'all, he's about to be broken. From here on out, nothing's gonna be a challenge. I gotta make that very clear. Cause y'all, he has 100% one for all, no difficulty. Bro slashes into Shirakumo so freaking much, like bro straight up lifted up his sword into the air and stabbed it into Shirakumo's head. And so I was like, what are you doing? Stop! It's like, shut up and let me work. As immediately All For One's like, ugh, I hate these words, I hate saying this, we have to retreat. As immediately bro spawned a portal and got him and Shigaraki out of there. Kurogiri, fuck Kurogiri, All For One would say. As he's like, they arrive back at the base. All For One flashes out bad, along with Shigaraki. And this is the first time Shigaraki ever seen All For One act like this. Bro's having a tantrum. Everything was perfect. You know, I think it's you. I think it's your fault. Why me? What did I? Okay, so that was All For One slapping the living piss out of Shigaraki. And I know I left y'all on a cliffhanger just for something like that crazy ass shit to happen, but back to the point. Bro Izuku's searching where he finds a power of a quirk inserted into Kurogiri's mind. And that's the mind control quirk that All For One placed on him, and everything that makes him shut down as a normal, all that shit, he took it all off. He canceled and erased it all. As he also found out that this nigga is technically dead. Fuck it. If he can rip them apart and bring them back to life, he could try it with this. In case you're wondering, how the fuck is he doing that? Oh, you see, he's infusing anti-death into them. Yeah, anti-death. Y'all, this nigga about to have here's how it's gonna work. Anti-quirk power, he's able to completely stop quirks. Anti-death power, which is just an amp from One For All, he's able to remove death. Like he's basically has an anti-death effect. Now it doesn't work on everything, it only works when he wants it to work on. That's how he split apart Froppy and Mineta revived them. But y'all, this nigga, like if you kill Izuku's physical body, you fucked up. Because then you free the vestige Izuku, who is way more dangerous. And not to mention that this version of Izuku can give his quirk to anyone, and all weaknesses of One For All have been antied. So, anti-effect on every weakness from One For All. This also means that if you pass the quirk down to a new user, your quirk weaknesses will be anti-effect, along with you immediately having access to 100% and, the first ability that Deku's ever gained in the series, which is anti-quirk. So yeah, be prepared. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I might actually make a whole spin-off series covering this. Let me know down below if you guys want me to. Anyways, like you know, like a little sequel. Anyways, Izuku, freaking, bro. I don't want to do this, but yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be wild. Like yo, this movie, like I'm gonna throw in the movies into this series, and I know I rarely do that. Anyways, back to where it was. I'm just not gonna cover the most recent one because I didn't actually watch it. I don't know why, I just didn't want to watch it. But back to where I was, bro. Freaking, he's a monster, alright? Now, once he ends up freeing Kurogiri, who's just confused as hell, and everyone like straight up arrests him, where they try to get intel out of him. Izuku explains, like, everything is explained that he turned him into one of those things. That's why he did everything. He was under control. He's like, damn, I was a bitch. Hey, yo, I still got all them quirks, right? Izuku would not. Oh, I'm about to be a demon. Shirakumo would say, as immediately he starts training. And Izuku will start training with Shirakumo, Froppy, and Mineta because, well, these three have been amped considerably by all for one, and Izuku is, you know, he gotta get them into shape. Realizes very quickly that their enhanced strength and speed is crazy. And he realizes kind of fast that, well, he doesn't realize this, but Froppy, she fell in love. And I don't mean regular love, I mean love. Alright, she fell in love. So yeah. Anyways, but you know that's not gonna happen. But anyways, back to our bus. Izuku starts his training process now. So bing finishes. Once he gets finished training with, you know, Kurogiri or Shirakumo now. Kurogiri. Damn, I thought their names was backwards. Never mind. But he finished training with him. So now we time skip. It's the students versus the teachers, and Izuku, surprisingly enough, he goes over towards All Might, and he's like, All Might, bro, you losing the quirk. And All Might's like, I know. Izuku's like, I'm technically immortal now, only if I'm killed by an unnatural means. All Might's like, yeah, I know, you turned into a ghost. And punched the fuck out of all for one. Like, bro, since you're technically losing one for all, we're not gonna fight you. And I'm just like, whoa. No. I still got enough to beat your ass one time. It's like, yeah, no. He looks at All Might with a dead serious facial expression. If anything would happen to you, my mother would murder me. And I don't want to die like that. So, no. I'm a grown man. You ain't finna tell me no. Looks like I just did. Who you kids think y'all is nowadays? Izuku, that nigga Midoriya. Why do you call yourself that? Because that's who I am. Izuku, that fucking nigga Midoriya. Please stop. I'm not stopping. I'm him. You can't stop me. I'm him. I've always been him. You're a dickhead. I know that. Everyone knows that. So we're gonna, you know, get this over with, or you're gonna still not listen to me. Fine. Also, I'm gonna try to heal you again. I'm pretty sure I did not make Izuku heal him. So Izuku goes on over towards Recovery Girl, and bro places his hand on her shoulder. Where their All Might knows Recovery Girl slowly start to glow. He's like, what are you doing? Confusing one for all with her. You could do that? Izuku's like, yeah. Do it to me then! Make me be able to fight a little bit longer. Well, first, you need to be healed. And I'm not gonna deal with you coughing and shit. Oh, in case you're wondering, it's like how, you know, he did with Bakugo in the second movie. It's basically that, but on steroids, because Izuku can just remove it from you immediately afterwards. So yeah. Anyways, he ends up infusing Recover Girl, where she ends up kissing and slightly healing All Might, which says a lot because she couldn't do shit at first. So constantly doing that, eventually All Might does get healed, and this is where we end off this part. Cliffhanger, kind of. Hey yo, let me know down below what you guys think. Did I take it too far, or was this like epic? Cause honestly, y'all, what I did with Mineta and Froppy, that was wild. And I low-key think that was unnecessary and just fucked up with me. But, hey, what can I say? It's a little bit of fun. So, yeah.